Hey folks, and welcome back to Crazy Gamer Models. This is the Crazy Gamer. It is Panther Sunday. Yes, it is. It is the day we talk about German Panthers, not the sports team. Sorry, guys. Let's see. First, we got two Panthers to talk about, and a third Panther to talk about, but that one's not being constructed at this time. First, we're going to talk about my BergePanther Oft D. This is my very first full interior kit, and had a lot of issues, but I was learning. I blindly followed the instructions in the beginning and immediately ran into a lot of issues, tried to correct, and well, here I am. But this is where I have gotten the interior. There is a lot of pieces missing, some bad paint job, some broken pieces. Just, I have clumsy hands and I'm getting there. I have some fit issues back here with the engine. I have some bulkhead clearance issues here. But, you know, I'm happy with the way my radiator fans turned out. This is my very first attempt at weathering a rust on anything, so that is my air cleaner. And then I have this back panel, which is badly fit also because of said engineering issues. This side panel here is actually cantered down at an angle, and it actually needs to be up there like that. So, but here is my back panel that I did some nice, what I think are nice rust effects that I did with a sponge technique on the rear panel. I stuck a decal on there just to try putting a decal on. Same deal with this side, it's leaning down. I haven't, this one doesn't have a jack on the back of it because it gets the arms. But if you can see that, I did some rust streaking just to practice just my rust streaks. I'm not happy with the way it turned out, but I am happy with the way the rust gathered on the surfaces. So, but like I said, I'm practicing. My tank tracks, I got a nice dusty side here and a slightly cleaner, more wettish kind of look there. And you can see my engine with its oil stains and fuel stains on it right there. So most of the colors aren't correct. I really am trying to get this going. But here's what I want to talk about is this part and this part. This is the wooden log that slips in here. I've painted it with MIG's old wood, and then I plan on using some Tamiya panel line wash. This brown color right here, I plan on using some of this to brush it on there and then, you know, rub it off so it gets down in the wood grain, because it does have a nice wood grain to it. So plan on doing that. And then this is, I totally switched paints from Vallejo and MIG to Mission Model paints on this top section. This has been stripped and repainted with Mission Models gray primer, and then their right here, this MMP011. It's the Dunkelgelb RAL7028. It is their earlier Dunkelgelb color, which is more of a darker sandy dark yellow, whereas the later Dunkelgelb is more yellow. So I have this taken care of, so now I'm going to do some oil on this and get some pin washes in here and see what I can do and touch up these tools and see if I can make this look halfway decent. Maybe a filter. I'm not sure. So that is the BergePanther. This is where we are on this. I'm going to attempt to do some of this work right now. And I'm going to shake this up. And brush this on here like this. Now, get that on there. Now I'll let that sit for a minute, and then I will hit it with a Q-tip and hopefully not take off my base color. This is my first time using this panel line accent color. And I'm actually going to put I'm going to see what some of this looks like in this weld detail. I want to actually use the darker brown in this weld detail here. Let's see what it looks like here. I think that looks pretty good in there. This pin wash on here. Now I am not an expert modeler. This is basically my journey learning how to do all this stuff. So feel free to comment in the comments and let me know how I'm getting it incorrect. Because I'm sure I am. So I'm just doing my best here to get these. So down there. I had thought about getting the MIG oil brusher to do this, but I've seen a lot of recommendations on this stuff, so this is what I'm using. I'm normally, the only kind of stuff I've used in the past was like the Citadel shades, or like army painter stuff. Never used this enamel type stuff, but we'll see. Float a little extra on there. Hopefully that cleans up. Alrighty. Is that all pin washed up? See how this looks. Try this one with the darker. Maybe do a mix of the two. I don't know, we'll have to see. Alright, so there's some of that. And now let's move on to the next Panther we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about my Panther A Late with full interior by Takom. Another Takom kit I'm working on. This one I have taken all I've learned from the BergePanther and have applied it to this Panther Late. Other than a few minor things, I have done a remarkably better job, I believe. That's not saying it's perfect. I'm just saying I've done it better than previously. So here is the lower hull. I have some color changes I need to make in here. I don't know how 100% worried I am about it. This is basically preparing me for the next project, which is a different idea. So I got some photo etch Zimmered on here. I got the cream Y's and basically the lower hull. This has been previously shown, but now I have the batteries painted for the unit. I have the bulkheads, they're painted up. They do have a nasty orange peel from the MIG paint that was painted extremely poorly. But switching to the mission models, I don't seem to have that problem anymore, and I wasn't going to take the time to repaint them. So this is some containers for liquids. I still have to do a little bit of painting on the top of this. The floor, I have to touch up here. Just a little bit of touch up on that. We have some bins. We have some different pieces. This is kind of one of my raggedy pieces of ammunition that I've done. And then I've done one like this. I don't know if all those colors are picking up for the ammunition. This is the one I like the best for, I'll show you, for like this one right here. Oh, you can't see that. For this one right here, that's the one I like for that. So I got a couple different, but again, here's Here's that one I'm talking. This is how I'm gonna try to do them. Then I have some nice seats with a leather brown on it. Another seat. I have the drivetrain, not the drivetrain, the drive shaft and the PTO for turning the turret. That's done. I have a very poorly painted bulkhead. This was painted with some brushes that were really raggedy and old that I have since replaced. I'm going to touch this up a little bit before it's installed. And then there's the back of that. But that still has that bad MIG paint job on it. Here is my engine preparing to be weathered and have some details painted on it. So I'm going to weather this up and make it, you know, for what's going to be seen in the back, make it look good. So, and then I have the ammo bins with the cream and the green canvas on there. I just have to paint the tips of the ammunition silver, and that will be that. And then I have a variety of different colored ammo bags. This one is a gray with a brown strap. And I have like this green here. This green color ammo bag. Also like a blue-gray and a slightly different color green. So hopefully that shows up with black straps. So I just I've seen reference photos of different color of the straps. So then I have the photo etch consoles right here. They're going on top of the transmission. It's all ready to go. And then I have various other parts ready to be painted and weathered before installation. I found that one of the, oh, there's my little jack ready to get built and weathered and whatnot for the back. I find that building as much sub-assemblies as possible before putting anything together is best for getting everything square in alignment. By this, I built one piece, glued it on. Cut a piece off, cleaned it up, glued it on. One piece at a time as I went through the book. And as I went through, even in the beginning with the transmission, there was issues. And that was like step 2. And then, you know, coming to the sides, they were on crooked and bent. And just various things caused a lot of issues. So now I build everything in sub-assemblies and then paint them and then fit them and then take them out and then see what goes around it and fit those. So there's no surprises when I try to put the final assembly together, which I'll be finishing up the interior on this. The interior minus some engine stuff coming up here in the by the next Panther Sunday. It'll be the interior should be buttoned up, so that'll be, you can look forward to that. Hopefully, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but if everything stays on schedule, that is going to be done this week for next Sunday. And that is the Panther A late that I'm working on. And I would just like to talk about a new kit that has come out by Takom. It is a Panther G with infrared and air defense armor. I'm going to put a picture up of it as I talk about it right now in the video, hopefully. So It is a Panther G. It has the steel wheel in the rear. There is a review of the kit on the channel. It came out this week, I believe, on the 10th or 11th, or 11th or 12th, between the 10th and the 12th. It was up on of August 2019. It was put up on the channel, and it's a great kit. It's a new kit. It just came out. It has armor that goes over the engine compartment of the Panther G to protect against Typhoon rockets and Tempest rockets. It has IR infrared sights on top of the commander's cupola, and it has like I said, 2 steel wheels to go back by the idler wheel, which was typical on the very late Panther Gs. And it overall, it seems like a very nice kit. There was some flash issues on some of the ammunition, but it's understandable. They are the old sprues, but the newer sprues seem to have no issues. So I just wanted to mention that kit. Check out the review for it. Also, you can visit my Patreon page for tool reviews. They're up there for Patreons a week early. And then they're on the Patreon channel after that, and sometimes YouTube. But that's going to do it for this video. For Crazy Gamer Models, I am the Crazy Gamer. You guys have a fantastic day. Panther Sunday!